Hi all chess goodies. In this video, we are gonna play against the impossible bot, the Magni. And the only clue that we've got about this bot, except for the fact that the rating is actually impossible, is the description of this bot. And the description is 3 Magnus Carlsens. What the? And that's it, that's all we've got, so yeah. Let's play. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be impossible, most likely. But yeah, let's go for e4. And we see c5, the Sicilian defense. Maybe let's see if this bot accepts the mirror gambit. Yeah? Let's see. I don't think so. And it doesn't. It just doesn't. It's so interesting. And can I just take the pawn on d4? And or knight to f3 is even better. Is it? It might be. This seems like, I don't know, this is quite strange setup. This is a strange line. But yeah, I guess I'll just take on d4 now. This kind of looks like a reverse Scandinavian or something. It is just really interesting opening. But okay, I kind of like it. The only thing I'm worried about is this diagonal, this pin on the king. Yeah, that was really the only thing. So how do we defend our pawn on e4? How do we defend that pawn? I don't really want to take there and maybe help black fix the pawn structure. So I think f3 is fine here, or is it? Like this sacrifice, then that. Oh, it probably is quite bad because of this. So I might have to go for like queen d3 or just take the knight. So I guess I'll just take the knight. Even though I don't really like it, but yeah, it should be fine. And now bishop to d3. So now it kind of looks like a 4-knight scotch, sort of, with that exchange and bishop to d3. But okay, we are still fine. We are still with a very nice position, I would say. Alright, now this pawn is under attack once again, because the Magni can remove the defender of that e4 pawn first. But I think rook to e1 is just pretty sensible move to make. And I mean, alright, d6. But I'll just chase the bishop away. I don't like this pin, this pressure, so I guess it's a3. And maybe b4 and bishop to b2. That actually seems like a pretty good square. Or bishop to g5 with this pin. That might be quite annoying as well. I just have to choose between these two placements of the bishop. But I think I more like the bishop on b2. Maybe the Magni will trade, but no. Black doesn't trade. And now knight to g5 might be something, maybe, with an attack. But I could just prevent it. Or just this. No, I think I'll just prevent it with h3. Should I? Rook e3 would just defend. Then it is a bit weaker around my king. But yeah, b4, bishop to b3 after bishop to d4, obviously. And then knight to g4, would that be a big problem? Like rook to g2. Then maybe knight can be maneuvered there. And I don't really like that anymore. So let's discover that g4 square with my pawn. Even though it's losing a tempi. I can still place the bishop on g5. Let's see if something has changed, but no, I don't think so. Let's just continue with our plan of going for b4. And now bishop to b2. There might be something like c5 or a5. Which is something, yeah, a5 comes in. And it might actually be losing a pawn. Or is it? Like queen to a4 would pressure that pawn, this pawn, and defend on b4. Maybe even pressure that bishop. So yeah, honestly, queen to a4 does look quite funny. Well, let's go for that. But still, the bishop is undefended. But yeah, so I'll just recapture. But honestly, it was most likely safer to put that bishop on g5. It most likely was. Oh, there's another problem on f2. So I think rook to e2 should defend both, sort of, even though I'm dropping this pawn. That is just a fact. I just can't do anything about it. Although I would get that pawn in. So it was not that simple, but I guess, I mean, it's still vulnerable. It is still pretty weak. It is. With certainty. So, can we defend it or not? That's the ultimate question. Can we defend that pawn? I don't think so. It doesn't look good. It just does not. So maybe let's just go back to c2. Try to maybe get something along this diagonal. Maybe like this, although this is actually a threat. It is actually a threat. I don't think so, but it is. Alright, rook to c1. c5. Okay. Now this, I cannot move the knight. That's annoying. This bishop is just a monster. It is a big problem. It is. But I guess bishop I1, and now I can move the knight and just exchange it. Oh wow. I completely missed this move, and now at this point, at this point I can just resign. That was a blind spot. But it was a bad position anyway. I mean, down a pawn with so much pressure. Yeah, I chose the wrong plan. I guess that the plan was bishop to g5 instead of bishop to b2 was better. But okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want to suffer for anymore for this game. Yeah. I think at this point we are just dropping a piece, so yeah, we can just resign and play a rematch. So right now we are getting the black pieces, and let's play d6. Let's play the line defense and let's see what the board does against it. So knight to f6, knight b d7, and then e5. Then e5, yeah, bishop c4, so bishop e7. Now, yeah, knight g5 is quite annoying because it sort of forces castling. Yeah, it really does, because I cannot even go for rook f8, because then there would be this sacrifice and my queen would be trapped. So yeah, I just have to castle. Let's see how the bot continue. The bot castles as well. Alright. Now, are there any good discoveries? Most likely not. That's a bit of a thing, but we can just continue with c6. And alright, the bot retreats. Interesting. Yeah, queen c7. a4. a4, that is a thing. I guess h6. Yeah, let's play h6. And then we can get the rook somewhere. I don't know where, honestly. But let's go to d8. It looks more active. And then knight to f8. Alright, the bishop goes all the way back. That's interesting. I guess now knight to f8 and get the knight somewhere to these squares, or maybe even with g5. That would be really aggressive and really ambitious. But I think that's exactly what we want, right? Try to create something against this impossible bot. Alright, queen to d3 was played, but I'll just bring the knight to g6. So maybe trying to set up some sort of an attack against the f7, but once queen c4 lands, then I think bishop e6 should be fine, although d5, bishop has to move back and down, then the bot can take on c6. That could be a bit annoying, so I wonder if this line is possible. But it should be because of bishop f8 and the queen defense, so it's fine. It's fine. I might play king g7, there it's gonna be a bit safer. Seems like a good thing to do. This still, the rook is defended enough times. That's also important to know this, but this bishop is really bad. Yeah, the bishop is the problem of this position, I would say. So let's maybe try to remove it with g4. Or should I jump in and get this exchanging? I don't think so. Let's try with pawn to g4. I really feel like I need to activate this bishop. Yeah. Now we solved that problem of that bad bishop. Now it's actually quite a good bishop, but because it just pins the knight here. Just pins it very nicely. And now my question is, can I take and then like knight e5? Because it is pinned, then I would take, I would win that. But my king could get under fire. I mean, it depends. Or I could just remove it, although just queen takes f3 and that's it. So I guess not that. Maybe, no, I need to defend this f7 pawn. This is really annoying. Yeah, because I would want to get my rocks to g file into the attack. That would be really great. But at the moment it's not really possible that easily. Maybe somehow like this, but you know. So yeah, but we have to figure out what to do here. So maybe like grab the, no, not grab the knight, I don't even know. What am I thinking of? This is a pretty complex and really difficult position. I have to say it is. Now, the other bishop is the problem, yeah? Because I would like to have that pawn defended by the queen. That would be awesome. But the bishop is in the way. So, maybe this could be, I think, what is the knight even doing here, actually, honestly? Like, can't I just remaneuver it? That seems quite good and reasonable to get the knight to f4. Alright, and the bot stops my plan, my idea. But it's fine. It at least weakens some squares around the king. So yeah, that was it, basically. Now, again, I would like to figure out how to defend that f7 pawn nicely. Maybe this, is it possible? It honestly might be, because the knight is pinned. The knight is pinned. So like takes, and then takes the rook, and recaptures, and I defend. Yeah, it should be fine though. There shouldn't be anything too bad with it. So let's get rid of this bad bishop. Is it possible to take that? Like, really? It is? Oh, alright. I mean, it is possible. It is definitely possible. But, oh wow. The bot goes for it. It really does. So, I guess I'm gonna take... Oh, that's a thing I missed. This is a thing I missed, and now I'm dropping the f7 pawn as well. That's really bad. I have to save my knight. There is no way around that. The only good way, reasonable way to save it was or is knight to f6 or rook to h8. Looks interesting to me now as I'm looking at it. But after this is gonna be a threat. That's gonna be a huge threat actually. And if the knight takes, then I guess I just move the rook up. But yeah, rook h8, I want to get some counterplay. Or try to get, alright, knight takes it. Knight captures there, and now I cannot go there because of that. Oh wow, and I'm dropping the knight. So I guess I have to go back with the knight and sacrifice the exchange back. So I will be down 2 pawns. But maybe trying to have some sort of an attack. But yeah, I simply have to give up the exchange right now. I have to give it back. So it was indeed possible to grab on g5 twice. I didn't think so, but it was, apparently. So yeah, I mean, let's grab back. My hope could be this. That would be really awesome to get. And then this sacrifice, and then maybe like somehow check that. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, there is quite enough time for the Magni to defend. But we're gonna try to do that for sure. Let's recapture on e5. Now Yait covers this crucial diagonal. That was really crucial for my queen to get in. Also now I have no knight to g5. That was a really classy move. That was a really good move. But what should I expect? I mean, what else should I expect? Probably nothing else. Guess king f8. I mean, queen f3 is gonna come, and that's a problem. Then I will defend like this, and then maybe like that, but then I'm getting very weak along the d file. So I might want to sacrifice the knight at some point. That could be a thing to do. But yeah, just queen f3 is an annoying move. That's really something you don't want to face. So I guess king f8 is the only try, but queen f3... Oh, king g2, alright, it probably works as well. But I was thinking about queen f3. But okay, this seems to work as well. That's annoying. Though like now there might be some knight sacrifices. I could try something. I could. Like this. This. I mean, there is something to try. Certainly, it feels that way. If I go for this, then just rook h1. And then I will get into a lost endgame. But this actually looks really interesting. Or could I go for knight to h4 instead, like this sacrifice? That thing, queen g7 check, and then like If king goes up, oh, I don't have this. Wow, that's another problem. I missed it before. At least I saw it now. But yeah, queen g4 is not an option because of the annoying bishop. This bishop is like super annoying thing. So I might just attack it. I might just attack it first and see where will it move. Although it will probably just land on f5 and it's not better. But yeah, I guess this anyway is my only option. This is not a possibility as well. How annoying is that? This bishop, like, I mean, yeah, it is too much. That was the ultimate move that defense. That holds for white and probably holds the win. So yeah, what can we try? We can try this, or we cannot because of this thing. That would be really bad to get, and queen d6 as well. Yeah, queen d6, that. Yeah, that would be too bad. I wanted to go for queen g6 first, but it's not possible either, apparently. That's too annoying. That is just too annoying. But maybe sacrificing the knight on h4 could be a better idea, potentially. Although it most likely doesn't work either. It's really hard position to be in, you know. But should I try it? Although I can play this, and once this is played, I can go for rook g8 maybe. That's something that I notice now, that has changed now. It's not a big thing. It's still losing. But it's at least something. Though, like, that sacrifice still, I mean, yeah, this is just a big problem that the magnet gets into my position first. So yeah, what can we try? It is really difficult, and I know that I'm saying this over and over again, but you know, so rook g8, a sad move to make. Yeah, and we don't even have knight to h4 to remove that powerful bishop. We only have this move, but there's just one check. So I guess moving this knight, but then I'll let the queen in. I mean, like, what can we play here? Yeah, I mean, let's try to go back with the knight, but it's really difficult. Alright, this thing. So I guess knight h4 now. And I can eliminate this annoying bishop. At least something, little thing. Now I would really like to try to sacrifice the rook somehow for some sort of perpetual, but it's most likely not possible as well. This thing also doesn't work, and yeah, this queen, although queen somewhere there. Alright, the rook just climbs down closer to my king. Now I can take though and attack again, but I guess just queen d7 looks good enough, but I'll take that anyway. What else can I do? Alright, rook takes b7. Rook takes b7. The bot is just going after my pawns. So yeah, In this position, can I get the knight somehow in? No, I cannot. It has to stay there if I want to survive for a bit longer. Maybe queen there, but then this check is devastating. So maybe like, I don't know, e4. Let's try that. Let's try that. Alright, queen d4 now. Queen d4. Alright, this is a thing now, and this is a thing now. And it's a pretty huge thing. This check is a pretty huge thing. Maybe like c5 first, although it's even attacking this pawn. Like, come on. Like, come on, it's too good. It's simply too impossible. It's too impossible. So maybe like this. Yeah, let's try this, although like now this check, we go back. Oh, although it just gobbles up the pawn. Alright. c5 now. And let's go back to g8. Now this check, and let's get the rook there. Alright, it goes here, and it threatens checkmate in one. So what can we do? We have to defend. So let's play this. But now it's gonna take our e-pawn or this outright. So yeah, should I? Alright, let's block it with the rook. Oh. Alright, we're losing a queen with this tactic, but yeah. That was too bad, and now we can just resign. Alright, so after this, after these two games, I can definitely say that it's pretty hard. I'm not sure if impossible, but probably is. I don't know. We'll see if anyone will be able to beat this bot. But yeah, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You can check out my other video here. And yeah, thank you for watching.